recording.
Good.
The first thing is that people passing on with Sankirtan movement, as we usually do, very nice procession with mridanga, kartal, and that bugle, loud people. That's in the ordinary way. We have to make a nice procession. The second thing is that Kali, the personified Kali, a person should be decorated a blackish man with a royal dress and very ugly feature, and his queen, another ugly feature girl or lady. So they are disturbed. They will talk within themselves that there is Sankirtan movement now, and how we shall prosecute our business of this Kali Yuga. There will be in that scene, in some corner, somebody is drinking, 2 or 3 persons drinking. The scene will be like that. They are sitting in the central, in one corner, somebody taking part in drinking, and another part, somebody is illicitly talking of lust and love with woman. In another section, there is slaughtering of a cow, and another section, gambling. In this way, that scene will be adjusted. And in the middle, the ugly man, black man, and the ugly woman will talk that we are now in danger. The Sankirtan movement has been started. What to do? In this way, we have to finish that scene.
Now, Kali is depicted as a male,
As male, yes.
Because sometimes I know he's depicted as female.
Yes, male is a feature black, a dress like a king.
And
Black means ignorance. And similarly, the scene is also blackish.
yes.
This sense will be asserted. Then it is mentioned that exhibit illicit sex, slaughterhouse, intoxication, gambling. Then the third scene is very nice, rasa dance.
Just before this, I'm not going to make this, I don't believe either Eastern or Western, but I think this can apply for the whole world, that in the sense that the names may be Indian names, but I think the exhibition of the assembly of Kali and his consort Sin and the exhibition of illicit sex and the slaughterhouse, this can all be, it can be some Western type prototype.
That may be. Why should you, it may be sometimes misunderstood that Western people are only under the influence of Kali.
Yeah.
Because the world is under the influence of Kali. Not that in your country only this intoxication, illicit, no, everywhere it is.
I realize that.
More or less.
My point, not only that, my point is that I don't want to make this an Indian play.
That you may do. That you may do. I have no objection.
Because
but people may not misunderstand that here a scene is depicted simply criticizing the Western way.
Yeah.
And that is my
right.
point.
Yeah. Now, that other person, that other Lord Chaitanya, Roy, who wrote the other Lord Chaitanya, that other play?
No, nobody.
I showed you that other play.
Oh, that Dilip Kumar.
Yeah, that's what I had in mind. I thought it was strictly an Indian type of play.
Yes, that was Indian time. Yes, that was Indian time. If you like, I have no objection. If you present the characters in European style, but Chaitanya Mahaprabhu...
No, they wouldn't be presented in a Western style, but there wouldn't be neither an Eastern nor Western flavor.
That is very nice. That is very nice.
It could, in other words, it could be anywhere. The situation could be because it's transcendental. It's not.
Yeah, yes.
It's not here.
Yes.
It's not there.
Now the Kali is not transcendental.
No.
Kali is a material.
Yeah.
Yes.
The earth, the whole world is affected.
Yeah.
So it's not just one.
Not only Earth, this Earth, the whole universe. Yes. So, next scene is a Rasa dance. Rasa dance means Krishna and Radharani in the center, and the gopis, they are surrounding. You have seen that surrounding scene, they were dancing the other day in the park,
Yes.
hand to hand.
Yes.
So one Krishna and one gopi, they are done. That scene should be then the Rasa dance should be stopped and Krishna will talk with the gopis. The Krishna will say to the gopis that, my dear friends, you have come to me in this dead of night. It is not very good, because it is the duty of every woman to please her husband. So what your husband will think that you have come in such dead of night? A woman's duty is not to give up her husband, even if he is not of good character, or if he is unfortunate, if he is old, or if he is diseased, still husband is worshipped by the wife. So you have come here, it is very sinful, so people will decry, please go back. Now we have finished. So in this way, the gopis will reply that you cannot request us to go back, because with great difficulty and with great, I'm going to say, ecstatic desire, we have come to you, and it is not your duty to ask us to go back. In this way, we are in some talking that Krishna is asking them to go back, but they are insisting, no, let us continue our Ras dance. Then when the Ras dance is finished, gopis will go. Then Krishna in his holy laki says that they are my heart and soul, these gopis. They are so sincere devotees that they do not care for family encumbrances and or any bad name. They come to me. So how shall I repay them? You are thinking. How shall I repay their so ecstatic love? So he thought that I cannot repay them unless and until I take up their situation to understand me, because I myself cannot understand me. I have to take the position of the gopis, how they are loving me. So with that consideration, he took the form of Lord Chaitanya. Therefore, Krishna is black, Lord Chaitanya is of the color of the gopis. The whole life of Lord Chaitanya is representation of gopis' love towards Krishna. That should be painted in that picture. You have got to ask anything?
This is his determination to incarnate as Lord Chaitanya.
Lord Chaitanya, yes.
In order to
appreciate Krishna in the form of gopis. Just like I have got dealings with you, so you have got your individuality, I have got my individuality. That if I want to study how you are so much obedient and loving to me, then I have to go to your position. It is very natural psychology.
Yes.
Yes. You have to paint in that way.
I think that's clear.
I
think that's clear.
Then fourth scene is lunar eclipse. I will have to arrange a scene that just in the evening there is appearance of the full moon on the side of the Ganges, and people are taking bath, half in the water and half above the water, and they are all chanting this same scene, Hare Krishna, with Mridanga and yes. Somebody comes, Advaita. Advaita comes in the sense to take bath in the Ganges and begins to dance. Oh, my mission is now fulfilled, my mission is now fulfilled. He'll talk. He was very sorry to see the condition of the people, that everyone is engaged simply for material sense gratification. Nobody is engaged in love of Godhead. So he wanted to rectify their behavior, but he thought that I am ordinary man, what can I do? If Krishna himself comes, then he can do it. Therefore, he worshipped Krishna and he simply offered Ganges water and tulsi leaves. In this way, Krishna has taken his incarnation as Lord Chaitanya, so he has understood. Now at this moment, Lord Chaitanya is now taken his appearance, so he was dancing. Now my mission is fulfilled, now my mission is fulfilled.
That's Advaita.
That's
Advaita.
Lunar eclipse, everyone taking bath in the Ganges and chanting.
And Advaita is introduced there.
Yeah.
And he's very joyful on this occasion because he had requested that this incarnation...
He prayed to Krishna that you come.
And he's aware at this time that this is the occurrence of Lord Chaitanya's incarnation.
Yes.
Yes.
So this scene should be painted like that.
Now, I noticed in the list of characters we have up here, Radharani. She doesn't appear at this point.
No, Radharani will be in the rasa dance.
In the rasa dance.
Yes.
That's the...
Radharani and Krishna in the center.
That is...
And Krishna has expanded himself for other gopis, hand to hand.
That's the third scene, the rasa dance.
That's the third scene, yes.
So Radharani appears in that. The damsels of Vrindavan appear also in the...
No, the dance was in Vrndavana. Yes, that dance was in Vrndavana.
The damsels of Vrindavan also appear in the third scene.
Yes, third scene, yes. Rasa dance of Lord Krishna and his associates, Lord Krishna's determination.
All right. Now we have the fourth scene. Does Advaita speak to anyone in the fourth scene, or is that?
Yes.
Is there anyone there? Any of these characters there?
Yes.
I'm trying to introduce the characters.
Certainly.
The characters should be introduced in the first act.
There should be
a few of them, not all of them, but a few of them should be.
Srinivas and Haridas. Haridas character is there? Yes.
Yes, I have this.
Haridas should be old man.
So Advaita is old too, isn't he?
Already old.
And Nivas.
And he's not so old, he's a middle-aged man.
Could you give me a brief rundown on their...
Yes.
On their devotees?
The picture you see, Advaita, say about his age is about 40 years. And Haridas and Advaita, he was about more than 50 years old at that time, when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was born. They are quite old man, his father's age.
They're all devotees.
They're all devotees. When Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was propagating his Sankirtan movement, the Brahmins, the orthodox Brahmins, they took objection. So this is not according to Hindu Shastra. This is something new. But only these two gentlemen, Advaita happened to be the head of the Brahmin community. So he supports and he was a well-to-do man, he was a rich man, influential man. His support made Chaitanya's movement successful in Nambati. He was very influential man. And similarly, Srinivas, he was also, he belonged to the Brahmin community. And Advaita gave shelter to Haridas. Haridas was a Mohammedan. So he was punished by the Mohammedan magistrate, and he took shelter at the house of Advaita. He was maintaining it. So you can make them appear in the scene. They were talking between Haridas and Srinivas and Advaita, and all of them chanting and dancing. Now our mission is fulfilled.
Yes, I see. All right. Now the fifth scene.
Fifth scene, Lord Chaitanya's mother, Sachidevi, is sitting underneath a tree, a neem tree. It is called neem tree. And the little child on her lap. And the visitors, so many visitors are coming, and they are offering some presentation. Somebody is offering gold necklace, somebody offering some bangles, some cloth, some money, and his father, and what is called Jagannath Mishra. Jagannath Mishra is there? Yes, Jagannath Mishra, his father. He was, and whatever money and cloth and gold and silver they were coming, he was also distributing to poor man, some dancers. In India, there is a system, what you call the eunuchs. Those who are neither male or female, what do you call? What is their name?
A combination of both? Male and female, hermaphroditic. Hermaphrodite.
Eunuchs, what is that eunuch?
A eunuch is
feminine.
Impotent, an impotent, someone who's been castrated.
Oh, that is called eunuch.
Eunuch.
By nature, neither man nor woman.
Oh, this is called also called asexual. That is to say, no sex.
No sex.
Hermaphroditic means they have the physical features of both man and woman.
Oh, at the same time?
At the same time.
I do not exactly, but such people, they have their own society, and their means of living is that whenever there is some good occasion, marriage or childbirth, like that, so they go there and pray to God that this child may be very long living. In this way they make some prayer and get some. So
these people. Now I don't understand. This takes place at
Jagannath Mishra's house.
Jagannath Mishra's house, and his wife is who?
This scene should be mentioned as Jagannath Mishra's courtyard.
And who is his wife again?
Sachidevi.
Sachidevi.
Yes. Sachidevi is the mother of Lord Chaitanya. She is sitting with the child, and everyone is visiting, presenting, everyone saying, "Oh, how nice child is."
And these asexual people,
they are dancing.
They are dancing.
Yes. They are dancing Hare Krishna, like that. So Hare Krishna dancing is going there,
yes,
and visitors coming and presenting. That's a very nice thing. Yes. The sixth scene is Lord Chaitanya, a naughty boy. He would go to the Ganges side, and it is a system of Orthodox Brahmin that they meditate in the Ganges. That is the system. Now he will go and swim over the water and throw water in their mouth in this way. Naughty boy. And they will be very much disgusted. You naughty boy, you come here, or stop your meditation. What is this meditation? Chant, Hare Krishna. You will say like that. So they will come and complain to his father your child has become too much naughty and just see the teased us like this, and the father will say, oh, the boy is going to be very naughty, I'll punish you, let him come. So angry father was waiting. As soon as the boy will come, he will punish. But when the boy returns, the father sees that, he's just coming from school. There is no sign that he has gone to Ganges and taken bath. How is that? This gentleman complains. He will be punished. In that way.
How old is he here?
Huh?
How old is Chaitanya here? Maybe 5,
that way
6?
you are 5 or 6 years
6
old.
years
That's all.
old. And this is, what's the location again?
This location is a front of Jagannath Mishra's house.
Yes. 6 years later, in other words.
Yes.
All right. And then that's the...
I think...
does he meet any of these Karatas while he at the river? Does he meet any of the Karatas up there?
No, general public.
Uh-huh.
General public. But they are all Brahmins, rigid Brahmins, they are taking bath.
Now, is that the end of the first act?
And I think you should first of all write this, then you take. Or you take all the notes at a time.
Do you feel like going on?
Eh?
I don't think I'm going to write these down. I'm just going to use this tape.
Oh.
When I go over a scene, I'll just play it back. It's too much to write.
All right. That's all right.
If you feel like going on, then go ahead.
No, I can talk.
Oh, good.
I can talk.
Well, let's do as much as possible because
All right.
you're leaving
All
Sunday.
right. All right. Good.
This is second act now.
Second act. Then Lord Chaitanya Sankirtan organization in the house of Srinivas. Srinivas Acharya. The Sankirtan movement was, they are all chanting together, Hare Krishna, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked the devotee that, hello, my dear friend, what do you want to eat? So some of them said that was out of season, and still somebody asked that, he is very glad he could give us some mangoes. So Lord Chaitanya said that, all right, you just bring one seed of mango. So in Bengal, there is seed of mango is available always, because the people in the village, they eat mango and throw it in the ground. They say they come out as a creeper. So it is not very difficult. So he brought some creeper like that, and he sowed it, and at once it became a tree. And there was a sufficient quantity of mango fruits. So all the devotees were distributed, and that mango tree remained there, and they were taking mango every day. And that thing, you just try. The next thing is Brahmins dissatisfaction. Now, some of the Brahmins...
Well, how old is Chaitanya now?
He was about
16?
15, 16, like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, 15, 16. Yes, you ask me questions about that.
That's his Sankirtan organization, that first scene.
Yes.
That's one of his first.
Yes. That is the beginning.
At Srinivas'
house.
Are the people mainly young people like himself? Or
yes.
They are older Brahmins?
Only these.
Only the three.
Haridas,
yes.
Srinivas, and Advaita.
Yeah.
They were taking part. Otherwise, all they were young friends.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Young boys.
Mm-hmm.
No girls.
Mm-hmm.
That is not the system in India. Yes. Yes. Now, when this second scene, when the movement was going on and it was becoming popular, now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu preached that simply by the Sankirtan movement, everything will be fulfilled. You need not do anything now. So the priest class Brahmins, they become very much dissatisfied that he is inviting Mohammedans and all other, because according to Hindu society, except the Brahmins, especially in those days, only the Brahmins were considered the highest in the society. And even the Kshatriyas, Vaishyas, they all calculated in the group of Shudras. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was allowing everyone, the Mahavidans, the Shudras, the low class, the high class, the Brahmins, he was amalgamating everyone. So these Brahmins, they took objection. So he is making a disastrous movement. The prestige of the Brahmins will go. So they become very much dissatisfied, and they concluded that we shall go to the magistrate and file our complaint that he is doing against Hindu religion, and he is crying always, Hare Krishna, loudly. The Lord is sleeping, he will be disturbed, and there will be disaster, Lord being angry. In this way, they filed complaint. Ask anything, question?
Are there any of the characters listed up here among the Brahmins who complain?
No, the complaints, the characters, the ordinary Brahmins.
Yes, all right.
Yes.
No, I can't think of anything there. That leads into the next scene, third
Yeah.
scene.
Then the next scene is that some constables came, and during the Harisankirtan, they broke the mridangas.
Yes.
That you have disobeyed the magistrate ordered that so you cannot do it. So as the constable, they do some, I'm not sure what it's called, violence or assault.
Yeah.
So if they did it.
There.
After the constables went away, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was informed. He came, he saw that the mridangas had broken and everything is thrown. And so Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw, he decided, all right, now we shall organize a civil disobedience movement. Now tomorrow we shall organize thousands and thousands of people with mridangas, and we shall approach the magistrate house. So next thing, what is that next thing?
The constables broke up a Samkirtan carried on by Chaitanya's friend.
Yes.
Any location here in particular?
Yes, it is called the Siva's house.
At a house.
Oh, yes.
At someone's home.
Yeah, because in India, the village houses, they have got some compound. Not that only fixed house. Every house has got a compound.
All right, very good. Now, there's fourth scene. This is the meeting with the magistrate.
Yes. Fourth scene, that
They marched to the magistrate.
magistrate house, and in the courtyard, all the people, they were very much enthusiastic.
Several thousand.
Several thousand. And they are loudly chanting and meeting Lord. So, when the chanting was going on, the Chand Kaji appeared. And there was discussion between, Chand Kaji was also a very great scholar, and like Chaitanya was also a scholar. So Chand Kaji, just to pacify them, he addressed Chaitanya, my dear boy, you happen to be my nephew, you are my sister's son, why you are so angry upon your maternal uncle? The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu got the clue that he was prepared to make compromise. So he also mildly replied, yes, you are my uncle, I know. So because you are my uncle, therefore I have come to your house. How is that? When a nephew comes that you do not receive him in an angry mood, you go upstairs. So in this way, the situation was pacified. Then they sat together, and there was very learned discussion between the two, because Hindus are always against cow killing. So he was Mohammedan, they were killing cow.
Chand
Kaji.
was Mohammedan.
Yes, Mohammedan. Yes, Chand Kaji was Maulana Chand Kaji. His name is Maulana Chand Kaji. he was a great scholar in the Quran scripture. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first of all asked the Chandkaji, my dear uncle, what is your religion that you are eating your mother and father? So he could understand that he was attacking the cow killing process. So he said, well, you are just trying to criticize our cow killing, but in your Vedic literature also I have seen that cow killing is allowed in sacrifice. Then Lord Chaitanya said, yes, that is not killing, that is rejuvenating. That is not killing. The sacrifice of cow recommended in the Vedic Shastra means that the Brahmins proved how powerful was Vedic mantra, that it could give a new life to the old cows and bulls. So then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said that such kind of learned Brahmins and Vedic yoga is not possible in this age. Therefore, cow killing and not cow killing, sacrifice by offering cows, sacrifice by offering horse, and asamedham, gavalambham, and sannyasam palapaitrikam. Sannyasam means to become in the renounced order of life, and there's 5 things. One thing is sacrifice by offering cow. Second, sacrifice by offering horse. Third, to accept renounced order of life. And fourth, offering evolutions, or what is called, offering something to the forefathers. What is called?
Oblations.
Ablations, yes. So these, and to beget child by the husband's younger brother. Formerly, the society allowed that if a woman is young, she has no child, but husband died. So if the husband has younger brother, through the younger brother she could have a child. And this system was current. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that these 5 things are forbidden in this age. So Chandkaji also replied that cow killing is also not generally recommended in the Quran. Actually, beef eating or flesh eating is not in the higher stage. But those who are inclined to take flesh, for them it is recommended that instead of killing many small animals, one big animal should be killed. Actually in Makkah, Medina, they kill camel. That is also in the mosque. So the substance of his speech was that flesh eating ultimately is not recommended. But those who are no other means, they eat flesh, so they recommend that one big animal should be killed. So in India, a cow is a big animal, therefore we kill. But that is not recommended for advanced spiritual students in this way. So they were friends, and he understood, Chandkaji understood that it is a very nice movement that you are preaching, love of Godhead. So I did not understand, my dear boss. Henceforward there will be no hindrances in your movement, and I promise that not only myself, but all my descendants would never object to your movement, this Sankirtan movement.
All right. Now I don't have any questions there.
Yes.
I probably wouldn't deal quite at such length about the meat. I don't see how that... The main thing was about the Sankirtan, the chanting.
Chanting, and it was mitigated, and he allowed.
Yes.
First of all, there was objection, then there was civil disobedience, then when they, it is compromised, the Charkari allowed the movement. This is the whole idea.
The fifth scene, his renunciation of household life.
Yes.
This is at age, this is considerably later then. This is about 10 years later.
No, renunciation. Now this Charkari, he was this movement when he was about 20 years old. The
Samkirtan.
Yes.
When he was around 20.
Yes.
That's Kazi.
Sankirtan was going on.
It was going when he was 16,
but
15.
Yeah, practically he started the Sankirtan movement vigorously from the age of 15 years. But when he was 20 years old, when the movement took very nice appearance, the Brahmins complained. So this movement was about 20 years old. When. Then
now,
renunciation.
He's 24 now.
Yes.
Renunciation.
So one day it so happened that instead of chanting Hare Krishna, Lord Chaitanya was chanting Gopi, 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 instead of chanting Krishna, Krishna. So he had a small school. The Brahmins, generally, they keep a small school which is called Chatuspati. C-H-A-T-U-S-P-A-T-H-I, Chatuspati. Chatuspati means that the school where up to the 4 Vedas are taught, grammar and religions and everything is taught there. So there, in every village, that was system. The Brahmins should keep up a school like that. The students were all almost there or some the same age, some of them were 15 years old, 16 years old. So the students came and saw Lord Chaitanya was chanting Gopi, Gopi. So they objected. They said, why you are chanting Gopi, Gopi? Why should you not chant Krishna, Hare Krishna? So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in his ecstasy because he was, in the beginning, his appearance is in the form of Gopi, to love Krishna. So he became very much angry, and because they are students, he wanted to chastise them. He took a stick and, you nonsense, what are you speaking? Go away. So they fled away, but after that they organized, how is that? Chaitanya is how he has become so big that they want to beat us in this way. Practically they were talking ill of him. So he decided that if I remain a householder, these people will not honor me. Because in those days a sannyasi was honored in the society very much. If a sannyasi comes to a village or to a householder, still it is going on. Although not so widely, but still 80% of the population in India, if they find out a sannyasi, they give all honor. So he decided that now I shall become a sannyasi. So he happened to see case of Bharati, a sannyasi on the Sankar Sampradaya, and he requested him that you give me sannyas. So he took sannyas from Keshav Bharati, and he was assisted by Nityananda, Murari, Gupta, and some other people. So this is his renunciation, decision, and acceptance of sannyas.
How does he accept sannyasi? How does he?
Sannyas, there is a ceremony, just like we have got the initiation ceremony.
Did he have a spiritual master?
So he accepts a spiritual, not spiritual master, but a sannyas guru. That is also master, but he is not spiritual master. But he is also considered as sannyas guru, spiritual master who offers him sannyas. Just like myself, I took initiation from my Guru Maharaj, but I took sannyas from a god brother who is a sannyasi. So my original Guru is the spiritual master who initiated me, but he is also a Sikha Guru, like that, teacher. Then his renunciation of household, he became sannyas. Now, when he was, after taking sannyas, when he was going towards Vrndavana, he became almost mad. So, Nityananda, he was with him. When he saw that Lord Chaitanya is in ecstasy, he misled him. Just to, his plan was that I shall take Lord Chaitanya to the house of Advaita, and then I shall call his mother to see him for the last time. If Chaitanya goes away from this very point, his mother will not be able to see. So out of sympathy, he said, Sripad, Chaitanya, this side is not Vrindavan, he goes. So just misdirected him. So, and he sent one man to Advaita to receive him, that he has taken sannyasi, just try to make arrangement to receive him, then we shall meet. So, when he came near the house of Advaita, he saw that Advaita was waiting. So then he, came to his sense, oh, I am misled, I have come to Advaita's house. How is that, Nityananda? You showed me this way, Vrindavan. Then he said, oh, wherever you stay, that is Vrindavan. Advaita says, all right, please come to my house. So he received him and took him there and sent news to his mother that your son has now taken sannyas. Now if you want to see him for the last time, please come and see. So in this way, at Advaita's house, he remained for some time, say about a fortnight. And during that time, the beginning, his mother came, and his mother became so much sorry. That scene you have to describe very nicely. Mother saying that the son has taken sannyas, no more he will come to house. So he was crying, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu fell on his feet and begged, my dear mother, yes, this body belongs to you. This body should have been engaged for your service. Unfortunately, I have done a mistake. I have already taken sannyas. Please excuse me in this way. That scene described in Dilip Kumar's house, that Chaitanya is consulting mother. That is a false scene. The actual scene is that after accepting his sannyas, his mother came to see him at Advaita's house. Yeah. That is it.
Does she give him her blessing finally?
No, of course mother's blessings are always there. But the scene was that the mother was crying and he was falling on the feet, and his mother was very sorry that he had very beautiful hair, now it is all cut off. In this way, the scene is very pathetic. So, in this way, after remaining at Advaita's house, his mother was asking, through Advaita, then let him remain for some time. Then he consulted, mother, now, just you, think over that I have taken sannyas, and if I remain in this way, leaving my own family, and if I leave another family, do you think this is very nice for a sannyasi? So give me permission to go away. Then his mother agreed, and other friends like Advaita and Srinivas requested his mother that you give him permission. Then he said, yes, I have to give him permission because he has already accepted sannyas. If somebody blames him, blasphemy, that is also not good. So my last request is that he may make his headquarters at Jagannath Puri. So that, because people generally go to Jagannath Puri, so I shall be able at least to know about him, how he is faring there. That is my last request. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu at once accepted, my dear mother, I shall always be in Jagannath Puri, and sometimes I may come to Bengal also to take bath in the Ganges. So there will be meeting. Now let me go. So in this way they departed, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu for the last time saw his friends and mother.
I don't understand Nityananda's motive. He's a friend. Nityananda, he's a young friend of
Nityananda.
Chaitanya's.
Nityananda was not actually a family brother, but he is the incarnation of Baladeva, the eldest brother of Krishna. So he took his birth in a different family, but he joined Chaitanya's movement as other friends joined. So he is considered as the elder brother of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
He opposed Chaitanya's.
No, he not.
Sannyas.
No, he did not oppose. He did not oppose. He simply, after Chaitanya's acceptance of sannyas, he wanted simply that he should come to Advaita's place so that his mother may see him for the last time. That was his plan.
All right, this is third act, first scene.
So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after taking leave from his mother, left Bengal towards Orissa, and on the entrance, the district of Balasar, there is a nice temple called Kirchara Gopinath temple, and he saw the temple. So here the scene is to arrange that there is nice temple, and within the temple there is Radha Krishna deity, Kirchara Gopinath. The pujaris are there, Arati is being taken place, and at that time Chaitanya Mahaprabhu entered with his followers, chanting Hare Krishna, and he saw the deity and danced before him. And when the Arati was finished, prayer was finished, then he sat down, talked with his associates, Nityananda and Gadadhar and Murari. So Nityananda Prabhu described about the Kirchara Gopinath, the story of Kirchara Gopinath. It was a very nice story that formerly one Acharya, Madhavendra Puri, came to the temple, Gopinath, and while that condensed milk, which is called kheer, was being offered to the deity, and Madhavendra Puri wanted to taste it so that he would also prepare such condensed milk and offer to his Gopal. So after that he thought, oh, it is being offered to Krishna and I wanted to taste it, so I am so greedy. So he left the temple, that I am not worth to visit this temple. So he went outside the temple and sat down underneath a tree and was chanting Hare Krishna. Then at dead of night, Gopinath, the deity, was awakening his priest by dream that, please get up, I have kept one pot of condensed milk behind my, what is called, that feet vastra, the kings sometimes they have got very long tail, like, what is that called?
Robe?
Yes, yes. What is the name?
I don't know.
In a Sanskrit it's called feet vastra, the backside robe. So under the backside robe is he kept one pot of condensed milk by stealing. So the pujari woke up and opened the door and actually saw that there was a pot of condensed milk. That they were, priests were very much astonished that, oh, he has stolen kheer for his devotee. So the order was that you take this pot and give to Madhavendra Puri. He is sitting underneath the tree. So they, with the pot of the condensed milk, they began to cry, "Oh, who is there, Madhavendra Puri? Oh, you are so fortunate. The deity has stolen a condensed milk for you, take it." So he came forward and he was so pleased that Lord has stolen, because I desired to taste, so Lord has stolen one pot. In this way, from that day he became famous, the thief of condensed milk, kheer chora. Kheer means condensed milk and chora means thief. So the temple became famous, that the temple of the thief of condensed milk.
Caitanya, the condensed milk thief.
No, you did not hear. Chaitanya, after seeing the deity, he was sitting and was seeing, and in the meantime Nityananda Prabhu narrated this story, how his name became Kheer Gopinath. You did not follow me?
Nityananda?
Nityananda. Nityananda was going with Lord Chaitanya.
Narrated this to Lord Chaitanya.
Yes.
Nityananda narrated this to Lord Chaitanya.
Yes. How the deity was known as Kheer Gopinath. The story was narrated that formerly he stole one
condensed milk.
Yes, pot of condensed milk for his devotee.
Now, what is a direct relationship does this have to Lord Chaitanya?
Lord Chaitanya also visited. Anyone in those days going to Jagannath Puri from Bengal, they had to pass that way. And on the way, the Kheer Gopinath temple is there. So everyone used to visit.
Oh.
So formerly, Madhavendra Puri, he also visited, and for him, the deity stole this condensed milk. From that time, he is known as Kheer Gopinath. That story was narrated to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So, while sitting before the deity, the story was narrated and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu realized it, that God is so kind that sometimes he steals for his devotee. This is the significance of this. So, and here the scene should be arranged that very nice temple, the deity within, and Lord Chaitanya entered by chanting Hare Krishna and saw the worship, aratri. These things are to be shown in this sense. And a little story about him, that's all.
About the temple?
About the temple. This will finish the first thing.
There should be more to the scene, I think.
Yes.
Than that.
Arrangement of the scene, yes. Very nice temple.
We might be able to... What is this second scene? This is another temple.
This is another temple, yes. Here also, this temple, Shakti Gopal.
I might be able to combine these if they...
No, they are different temples. So Lord Chaitanya is visiting different temples, that we have to show. And each temple, the significance of the temple has to be described. And especially the deity, the importance is to the deity. The deity should be shown, nicely decorated.
Well, I don't know if I have enough information for that first scene.
Huh?
But I'll think of something. I don't know if I have enough information for the first scene. It could be very short.
First scene, why you have to, the Taratrika is going on, and Kirtan is going on. You can continue for 5 minutes, 10 minutes for Kirtan and short description of the deity. That's all. That will finish.
Now the other is the Saksi Gopal.
Saksi Gopal. Saksi means witness. This Gopal, that picture, we have brought that big picture, that is Gopal Murti. Alone, standing Krishna and praying. You have seen that big picture?
The big picture.
Yes.
Yes.
That, a deity like that should be situated in that temple. And his name is Saksi Gopal. These, similarly, Lord Chaitanya entered with his party and saw the Aratri in Gopal temple. Then the story of the Gopal, Sakshi, why he is known as Saksi Gopal.
Saw Dorothy.
Huh?
Saw what? Dorothy, he saw... He
Saksi.
entered and saw in the Saksi temple and saw, what did you say?
Saksi Gopal means witness Gopal.
Yes.
Witness. So how he became witness, that story was also narrated by Nityananda to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That story is that in that village, two Brahmins, that's a very long story.
Now what does this have to do with this temple?
Huh?
What does this story have to do with the temple? Lord Chaitanya has entered this temple.
That's all. But how this temple was established, how Gopal was established, that history is in that story. The Saksi Gopal means witness. This Gopal was situated in Vrndavana. But to give witness for his devotee, he came to Orissa, that place. That is the significance of this Gopal. Do you follow?
No.
Huh?
No.
This Gopal was situated at Vrndavana. Vrndavana means about more than 1,000 miles away from this, where the temple is situated now. But he came 1,000 miles to give witness for his devotee. Since then, Gopal is situated there. So that story is narrated. So that story should be narrated or what? How to do it? That is the significance of the temple. There was some family quarrel and Gopal came to give witness to decide judgment on that quarrel. So is it possible to describe?
I think from a dramatic point of view, if in your third act, if you can't have too many narrations. It becomes very tedious. If you have a narration, someone telling the history of various temples, like in the first scene, now there's a story being told Lord Chaitanya by Yananda. Now in the second scene, he visits another temple. And is there going to be another narration about how the temple was founded? I don't think it's... I don't know. Do you think that'll be all right?
No. That will be all right in this way, that the narration should be shortly described in poetry.
It should be short.
And that will be chanted with kirtan.
Yes.
In that way, you see.
See, the first two acts, there was a lot of action. There was a lot of action. Now we're in the third act, And we have two scenes of description. Now they can be two short scenes of description. That'll be all right.
Yeah.
That'll be all right, I think. So what is the story? A short little story.
This short story is that there was two Brahmins. So two Brahmins, one young Brahmin, one old Brahmin, they went to Vrndavana to see Gopal. And the old Brahmin was so obliged to the young Brahmin, he promised to hand over his youngest daughter to the young Brahmin. But when he came back home, his eldest son objected. So he kept mum. Then when the young Brahmin reminded him that you promised before Gopal to hand over your daughter, now you are silent, what is this? So his eldest son said, well, if Gopal comes to give witness that my father promised before him, then my sister can be married with you. So he went back to Vrndavana and requested Gopal to come and give witness. So he came and the marriage ceremony was performed. This is the seventh circumstance. And since then, Gopal did not. Gopal means statue. So in those days there was no transport service. And when Gopal was present, everyone became struck with wonder that, oh, such a devotee, that Gopal has come from Vrndavana to Orissa, more than 1,500 years, 500 miles. So the king of that place constructed a very nice temple, and since then that temple is known as Witness Gopal. Sakhi Gopal means witness. So this story can be shortly described and chanted with music, and the scene of the temple will be seen, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu dancing. Our real purpose will be the dancing and singing, a little description.
Yes. Now that, is that all of this?
Yes. Then he visited
Third scene.
Jagannath temple. And the Jagannath temple, you have to arrange, it is very crowded temple. So many people are visiting Jagannath temple. At the same time, Lord Chaitanya also entered, and he entered alone.
How old is he at this point? How old is he?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu?
At his age, at this
24
point?
years. It is just after his sannyas. He took sannyas at the age of 24. So he is visiting, after sannyas he is going to Jagannath Puri. On the way, he visited this Kirchara Gopinath, Sakhi Gopal, and ultimately he came to Jagannath temple. And the Jagannath temple was very crowded temple because it is always at least 500, 1,000 devotees are always seeing the significance of Jagannath temple. So he entered, and as soon as he saw Jagannath, he became overwhelmed with ecstasy and fell down unconscious. So all the people gathered, young sannyasi has fallen down. So there was Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, the learned scholar of Puri. He saw this young sannyasi is not ordinary. So he asked his men to carry him to his place, and that will be the scene. Then after his departure, his followers will come, they will search in the temple that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is not there. Then one Gopinath Acharya, I think the character is there, Gopinath Acharya.
Is this the...
Yes, Gopinath Acharya, yes.
Is this the learned Brahmin?
Huh? Gopinath Acharya and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, they were brother-in-law. Bhauma.
Oh, his name is here, yes.
Yes, and
you didn't mention
Gopinath Acharya is also there.
Yes, all right.
So,
Sarvabhauma.
Just note down. First of all, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu enters the temple. As soon as he sees Jagannath, he becomes fainted and fell down unconscious. So all the visitors, they become astonished that here is a young sannyasi, and how is that he has fallen down? But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya noted that he is a high-grade sannyasi, so he asked his men that you carry this body, unconscious body, to my place. So his men took away Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body unconscious, and Sarvabhauma also exit. And then after their departure, his party entered the temple. Nityananda, Gadadhar, and Murari, all these men entered. So Gopinath Acharya was present there. He was known to Gadadhar, and Gadadhar inquired that, is there any sannyasi who came here? Then Gopinath Acharya said, yes, we have seen one sannyasi. He fell down in ecstasy, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya has taken it to his home. So he invited, all right, you come with me, I am taking you there. So all the parties were taken to Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place.
Friends of Caitanya?
Yes.
What are their names again?
Their name was Nityananda,
Yes.
Gadadhar.
What's that name?
Gadadhar.
Oh, I see, yes.
Yes. Nityananda, Gadadhar.
And Murari.
And Murari. And Mukunda.
And Mukunda.
Yes. And Haridas.
And Haridas.
Yes.
What about Advaita?
No, Advaita and Srinivas, they were left in.
All right. They're not there.
Yes. So
All right.
the next thing comes to the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's place.
Fourth scene.
Fourth scene, yes. Fourth Chaitanya, Lord Chaitanya meets Sarvabhauma. So, now from Jagannath temple, the next scene is Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house. Do you follow?
Yes.
In that house, Chaitanya Prabhupada, Lord Chaitanya was lying unconscious, in ecstasy. The same unconsciousness which he got from the temple. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was trying to treat him with some water so that he may come to consciousness. Now, when his other friends, Nityananda, Gadadhar and others, arrived there, they told, oh, Lord Chaitanya, he becomes unconscious while chanting, so he cannot be revived to his consciousness by any other means. We have to chant. So in the Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya's house, that chanting and dancing began with all the members. And gradually, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to consciousness. Then there was introduction of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Gopinath Acharya and Gadadhar, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya told that you become my guest, you all of you, and he gave them places. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was only 24 years old, and Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, he was old man, about 60 years old. And so by acquaintance it was disclosed that Sarvabhauma's father and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's grandfather were class friends. So Jagannath Mishra, in that sense, or Jagannath Mishra means Chaitanya's father, was relative, brother-in-law of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya. So he took him affectionately and told him, my dear boy, you have taken sannyasa at a very early age, so you should be very careful. You study Vedanta Sutra from me, otherwise it will be very much difficult for you, young man. So he agreed. Yes, you are just like my father. So you will kindly give me instruction on Vedanta Sutra. So there was discussion of the Vedanta Sutra between Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That discussion is shortly mentioned in the introduction of my Srimad Bhagavatam. You will see it. Is that
The discussion between Sarvabhauma
and
Chaitanya regarding
regarding Vedanta Sutra.
That's in the introduction to
Is fine.
Srimad Bhagavatam. Yes, I remember that.
Yes.
All right.
Then,
There's no sense in going over that.
yes.
All right. What is the outcome of this now? Final
The
outcome.
outcome is that and Sarvabhauma was impersonalist and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was Vaishnava. Then by argument, logic and everything that is shortly described there, Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya became a disciple of Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he became a great devotee. That is the outcome. And it was a great victory on the part of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was known as the most stubborn scholar of logic of that time when he became his devotee. And by Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya becoming a devotee of Lord Chaitanya, practically he became victorious in his missionary activities because Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was a learned scholar in the assembly of the king of Orissa. So the king of Orissa also became a devotee and many other scholars and big men.
Of Chaitanya's, they all became devotees. The king of Orissa?
Yes, he became great.
That might even be mentioned in this scene. I don't know if you can mention it here.
It is not mentioned.
No.
But
Well, that's an outcome of this meeting, at any rate.
when Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya was meeting the king inquired that I have heard that there is a big sannyasi has come here. What is the details of the sannyasi? I have heard that you have also become a disciple. So Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya explained, yes, he is not ordinary sannyasi, he is Krishna himself. So far I have studied. So Bhattacharya, he was authority, great learned man, and the king, when he heard that he is Krishna, he also became a devotee. So all expenditure, everything was supplied by the king and his officers to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So many people, all 400, 500 men were visiting it. So whoever would come and he would supply food and place. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he began his chanting of Hare Krishna in the Jagannath temple. The same scene is being performed here. Before the Jagannath temple, Lord Chaitanya is dancing. When we performed the class, I remember that scene. Yeah. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is dancing before Jagannath. Yeah. So every evening, 4 parties. In each party, 4 mridanga and 8 kartals. So one party this side, one party this side, one party back side, one party front side. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in the middle will dance and the 4 parties will sing Hare Krishna, Krishna. That was going on every evening. So long he stayed at Jagannath.
That only happened as long as he stayed there, is that right?
Yes.
They no longer do this.
No, not in that way, but Kirtan goes on in the temple still.
Not to such an extent.
Sometimes to certain extent, but he was different personality. In his presence, that was different. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's, I would say, deity is within the temple. The deity is worshipped and Kirtan takes place, Bhagavad Path.
In Jagannath?
In Jagannath Puri, yes.
All right. Now, is that all of the fourth scene? Anything else in the fourth
No,
scene?
nothing.
All right. Then that's the end of the third act.
It is the end of third act. We are...
All right, this is the fourth act.
Fourth act.
First scene.
Yes, fourth act, first scene.
Meets Ramananda Roy.
Yes. Shall I speak? So, after converting Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu started for his South Indian tour. In South Indian tour, before meeting Ramananda Rai, he visited a very nice temple which is called Vijay Nisingha. So shall you give that scene? That's a very nice temple. Huh?
Yes, go ahead.
Then the first scene will be the visit of Vijay Nisingha God temple.
Vijay.
Vijay Nisingha God.
I'll get the spellings of these from you later.
I'm spelling Vijay Nrisinghagarh. Vijay Nisingha God temple. This is near modern Visakhapatnam shipyard. There is a very great Indian shipyard, Visakhapatnam. Formerly it was not Visakhapatnam. So there, near that 5 miles away from that station, there is that nice temple on the hill. So I think that the temple scenery may be there, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is visiting that temple. And after that temple, he came to the bank of river Godavari. Just like the river Ganges is very sacred river, similarly there are 4 other rivers. Jamuna, Godavari, Krishna, Narmada, Ganga, Jamuna, Godavari, Narmada and Krishna. These 5 rivers are considered very sacred. So he came to the bank of Godavari and he took his bath and was sitting in a nice place underneath the tree and chanting Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna. In the meantime, he saw that a great procession was coming, and that should be the scenario of this. In that procession, formerly the kings and governors, they used to take bath in the Ganges with their paraphernalia, band party and many Brahmins and all kinds of charitable things. In this way they used to come to take bath. So Lord Chaitanya saw that somebody is coming in that great procession, and he was told about Ramananda Rai, the governor of Madras province. The Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya requested him that you are going to South India, you must meet Ramananda Rai, he is a great devotee. So when he was sitting on the bank of the Kaveri and Ramananda Rai was coming in procession, he understood that he is Ramananda Rai, but because he was sannyasi, he did not address him. But Ramananda Rai, he was a great devotee and saw a nice sannyasi, young sannyasi was sitting and chanting Hare Krishna. Generally the sannyasis, they do not chant Hare Krishna. They Om, Om, that simply sound Om, not Hare Krishna.
What do you mean he wouldn't address him because he was sannyasi?
Sannyasin, restriction is the sannyasi should not beg from palm-selling man or see them. That is the restriction. Woman and men of palm-selling pants.
But I thought Ramananda Roy was a devotee.
He was devotee, but undoubtedly. But outwardly, he was a governor.
Oh.
Outwardly. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu did not go in. But he understood that here is a nice sannyasi. He came down and offered his respect and sat down before him. And there was acquaintances, and Lord Chaitanya said that Bhattacharya has already informed me about you. You are a great devotee, so I have come to see you. And then he replied, well, what devotee? I am a palm-filling man, politician, but Bhattacharya is very kind to me that he has asked your holiness to see me. So if you have come so kindly deliver me from this material maya. So there was appointment of time with Ramananda Rai, and both of them met again in the evening, and there was discussion about spiritual advancement of life. And Lord Chaitanya inquired from him, and Ramananda Rai replied. Of course, that's a long story, how he questioned and how he replied.
Ramananda Roy?
Yes.
Well, is that important? That's the scene about the meeting.
Meeting, but that discussion, would you like to give?
Well, if it has to be rendered in the scene, it's important. Do you want me to render the discussion?
The important is this scene that he met Ramananda Rai.
Yeah.
He came in procession, that was a nice scenery. These things are already complete. Now, so far the talks are concerned, the summary of the talk was...
just give me the brief summary.
Brief summary, in this scene, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu became the student, not exactly student, he inquired, and Ramananda Rai answered. So, the importance of this scene is that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not follow the formality, only the sannyasi should be the spiritual master. Anyone who knows the science of Krishna, he can be spiritual master. And to show this example practically, although he was sannyasi and Brahmin, and Ramananda Rai was a Shudra and a Grihastha householder, he became like a student and inquired Ramananda Rai. Ramananda Rai felt some hesitation that how can I take the position of a teacher to a sannyasi. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu replied, no, don't hesitate. He stated that either one may be a sannyasi or may be a householder, or one may be a Brahmin or Shudra, it doesn't matter. Anyone who knows the science of Krishna, he can take the place of teacher. So that was his gift. Because in Indian society, it is simply taken that the Brahmins and the sannyasi can be spiritual master. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, anyone can become spiritual master, provided he is conversant to the science. And the summary of the discussion was how to elevate oneself on the highest perfection of love of Godhead. And that love of Godhead was described, existed super excellently in Radharani. So in the Bhava, in the feature of Radharani, and Ramananda Rai, in the feature of Radharani's associates, Lalita, Sokhi, both of them embraced and began to dance in ecstasy. That will be the end of the scene. Both of them began to dance in ecstasy.
Ramananda Roy
and Chaitanya.
All right. Now the second scene. Is that the end of the first?
And second scene,
fourth act,
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, after finishing his South Indian tour, he came back to Jagannath Puri, his headquarters, and after some days he started for Vrndavana. While he was in Vrndavana, he was embracing the tree as old friend, and the birds were sitting on his hand as if receiving an old friend, because he was Krishna. So after many years they have seen, and that scene, if you can describe how he is traveling in the Vrindavan forest, then he took bath in the several bonds and ghats. Ghats means bathing place of Krishna's pastimes, and everywhere he felt the ecstasy of Radharani, separation. In this way, he returned from Vrindavan, and when he came down to Prayag, a modern Allahabad, at that time he met Rupa Goswami.
Now you say the trees were old friends because he could remember that he was Krishna. Krishna used to play in these forests. Used to play in the forest. Yeah. Now he met Rupa Goswami
at Prayag.
At Prayag, yeah.
Allahabad. And
what is his age? I just want to keep checking on this. His age now. Is he 20? In his 20s still?
No. He took sannyasa 24.
24.
Say 25, 26.
A couple of years later,
yeah.
All right. Because time is an important factor. You have to keep track of the time in the play.
Yes. He toured, after his sannyas, he toured all over India for 6 years only. That means up to 30th years, he toured all over India. And from 30th year to 48 years, 18 years, he constantly remained at Jagannath Puri. He used to chant in the temple and meet his visitors, especially during car festival, ceremony of Jagannath. From Bengal, about 400, 500 devotees would go and meet him, and they would remain there for 4 months continually. July, August, September, October, 4 months. And then they would come back. In this way, for 18 years, he passed in Jagannath Puri. So Rupa Goswami, he met Rupa Goswami and taught him about the science of devotion for 10 days. That devotional service, he instructed that the living entities, they are roaming in 8,400,000 species of life. Fortunately, he, by the mercy of Krishna, and he gets one good spiritual master, then he learns about devotional service. So he taught him about the science of devotional service. That is the importance of meeting Rupa Goswami.
Now,
so here the scenery must be mentioned. It is on the bank of Ganges. There is a nice ghat, just like you have been to Banaras? No. You have been Haridwar.
Yes.
You have seen many ghats.
Oh yes, yes. On the
Similarly,
Ganges.
there are ghats in Banaras,
Yes.
at Prayag and all, Vrindavan. That is the specific significance of Indian places of pilgrimage.
Yes, they bathe there every day, I noticed.
Yes. So similarly, there is a ghat which is called Dasashramed Ghat at Prayag. He instructed about the science of devotion and service
Yes.
to Rupa Goswami.
Now, how old is Rupa Goswami? Is he an old man?
Oh, he was old enough. He was not less than 50 years.
I see. All right. Anything else in the second scene? Fourth act.
That is it. And while he is coming. And then he came back to Benares. And
Who?
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
I thought he stayed in Jagannath. Oh, he's not now.
No, from Jagannath.
He left.
Jagannath Puri, he went to Vrindavan.
Yes.
From Vrindavan, while coming down again,
Yes.
he first of all came to Prayag.
Yes.
There he taught Rupa Goswami.
Yes.
Then when he still came down, he came to Banaras.
Yes. All right.
At Banaras, he remained for 2 months, more than 2 months, and for 2 months continually, he instructed Sanatana Goswami about devotional service. That instruction you will find in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. I have written the teachings of Lord Chaitanya. Yes, in that you will find.
The third, now this third scene meets Sanatana Goswami, and that's in Benares.
Yes.
And Sanatana is how old? About?
Sanatana was older than Rupa Goswami. He was eldest. He was not than about 65 or 70 years old. He was old man, sufficiently old man.
Yes, and the instructions to Sanatana Goswami are in the teachings of Lord Chaitanya.
Yes.
All right. Now,
similarly, the fourth scene, the teaching with Prakashananda Saraswati, that is also in there.
who is this?
Prakashananda Saraswati was Benares. He was a Mayavadi sannyasi, Sankar Sampradaya. So he used to, these things should be given that at Benares he was also walking all over the streets and roads. Hare Krishna, and thousands of men were following him. This news arrived to Prakashananda Saraswati, who was the chief sannyasi there. And some of the devotees told, oh, a very nice sannyasi has come to Benares. He is chanting Hare Krishna. So Prakashananda Saraswati deprecated, this is a nonsense. Why sannyasi should chant and dance? He should concentrate his mind in studying Vedanta. He is a fool. In this way Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is criticized. So one Maharashtrian Brahmin, he was devotee of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He said that this incident gave us much pain, sir. And if you kindly meet this sannyasi and talk with him about Vedanta Sutra, that is a nice thing. In the meantime, one Brahmin came and invited Lord Chaitanya that I have invited all the sannyasis of Benares, but I know you do not meet these Mayavadi sannyasis, but still I have come to invite you if you kindly accept my invitation. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw this opportunity of meeting Prakashananda Saraswati. He accepted his invitation, and there was a meeting and there was discussion of Vedanta Sutra with Prakashananda Saraswati, and he converted him to be a Vaishnava. That is another incident.
How old is this man?
Prakashananda Saraswati, he was also old man, not less than 60 years old. Yes.
And what was his role again in the town? What was he?
Prakashananda Saraswati.
He was a Vedantist?
He was a Mayavadi sannyasi. He accepted Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's principle. He offered his respect, he touched his feet, and he also joined. But there is no mention that he became officially a Vaishnava, but he accepted the philosophy of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya officially became a Vaishnava. Then Lord Haridas meets
Fifth scene.
Fifth scene.
This is Haridas Thakur?
Haridas Thakur, yes.
At whose death? At Haridas' death?
Yes. Haridas was a very old man. He was Mohammedan.
He was the person that was thrown in the river.
Yes.
So he finally met his end here. At that scene. We are not meant for, of course, Haridas
Thakur has a separate life, but that we are not going to show.
Yes, all right. This particular incident.
Particular incident is significant that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was a Brahmin and he was a sannyasi, but according to the social custom, he should not touch even a Mohammedan, but this Haridas Thakur was a Mohammedan, and at his death he took the body himself and danced, and he put him in the graveyard and distributed prasadam, and Haridas Thakur had his, for 2-3 days he was feeling not well. Chaitanya, because he was Mohammedan, he did not enter the temple of Jagannath temple. Because the Hindus are very strict. He was devotee, he never mind why he should create some row. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu appreciated his behavior, that he did not want to create any, because he has become devotee. Forcibly he was not going to the temple. But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself was daily coming and seeing him. While going to take bath in the sea, he will first of all see Haridas. Haridas, what you are doing? What? Haridas will offer his respect and give his seat and talk for some time. Then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu will go to take his bath. In this way, one day when he came, he saw Haridas not feeling very well. Haridas, how is your health? Yes, sir, it is not very authoritative body. Then the third day, he saw that Haridas is going to leave this body today. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu asked him, Haridas, what do you desire? Both of them could understand. Haridas said that this is my last stage. If you kindly stand before me. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu stood before him and he left his body.
You mentioned that he was dancing.
That after his departure, the body was taken by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He and other devotees took him to the seaside and dug his graveyard. That graveyard is still in Jagannath Puri. Haridas Thakur Samadhi, tomb. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to dance. That was the ceremony. Because in a Vaishnava ceremony everything is with kirtan and dance. So that was the last ceremony of Haridas Thakur.
You mentioned something about Chaitanya dancing with Haridas.
Haridas with body. Chaitanya is a dead body. Haridas is dead body.
Oh, with his dead body?
Yeah. His dead body.
This is after his death.
After his death.
Chaitanya was...
No, Haridas was alive, he was dancing. But after the death of Haridas, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself took the body and began to dance with kirtan. That means his funeral ceremony was conducted by Chaitanya Mahaprabhu himself. He took the body to the seaside and in the graveyard.
He conducted the...
funeral ceremony. Yeah.
With the kirtan.
Kirtan is always there. And after burial, there was distribution of prasadam and kirtan. Haridas Thakur. So here you have to show some talks with Haridas, how feelingly.
All right, are there any other... Is there any other information about Haridas?
The life history of Haridas is that he was born in a Mohammedan family. Somewhere or other he became a devotee and was chanting 300,000 times, 300,000 times. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, 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 Hare Hare. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu made him Acharya, the authority of chanting. Therefore we glorify him. Namacharya Hridas Thakur ki jai. Because he was made the Acharya, the authority of chanting Hare Krishna. And then when Lord Chaitanya took sannyas, Hridas Thakur desired that, my dear Lord, you are living in Navadvip, then what is the use of my life? Either you take me or let me die. The Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, no, why shall you die? You come with me. So he took him to Jagannath Puri. At Jagannath Puri, because he considered himself born of Mohammedan family, he did not enter. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu gave him a place at Kashinath Mishra's house. And there he was chanting, and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu sending him his prasadam. In that way, he was passing his days. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu used to come and see him daily. And one day he died like this.
All right. That's the end of the fourth act.
Yes.
Now the fifth act.
But the fifth act.
First scene.
Yes. This is in the fifth act, the ecstasy. At night, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu would become mad and separation of Krishna. He would dash his head on the floor. Sometimes he would write with his nails, and sometimes he would go away. Although the house was locked, he would go away, and sometimes he would be found among the cow's head of Jagannath Puri. Sometimes he would be seen in the seashore. One day it was so found that he fell in the ocean, and some fishermen caught him on the net, and as soon as he was in the net and the fisherman touched Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, he also began to dance Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. And his brothers, his fellow men thought, oh, he is caught, ghost haunted. So in the meantime, his secretary Damodara Sarup came to the seashore, and he saw that the fisherman was dancing. Then he could understand that he must have some connection with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Otherwise, why this fisherman is dancing and Hare Krishna? Then asked me, what has happened to you? He said, sir, I do not know. I am a fish catcher. Now, this morning I caught one big fish, and as soon as I caught, I am haunted. So I am dancing. So, where is that fish, big fish? Let me saw. So he saw in the net Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. He saw the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Then he told him, yes, I'll chant some mantra, so the ghost will go. So he made him some show. All right, now your ghost is over. So he took Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw, he told Srila Damodara, why you have brought me with this side? Oh, I was seeing Rasa dance of Krishna. I was enjoying. In this way, he was always in ecstasy. And in the last days, in the same ecstasy, he entered Jagannath temple, and he never came back. Very good. So you are carrying scenes and songs.
Now, in ecstasy here on the seashore, I don't understand. He met this fisherman.
No.
On the seashore?
At night, out of his own accord, he came to the seashore and fell on the sea.
Oh, he threw himself in the ocean?
In the ocean, Bay of Bengal. And the fishermen, they came to catch fish. So instead of fish, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's body was in the net.
Oh, I see.
He already dropped himself on the sea.
He was unconscious.
Unconscious.
Uh-huh.
He was rolling in the sea.
And so they brought him out, and some of his friends went to find him.
So not only his secretary, because he knew that Chaitanya must have gone somewhere. So while inquiring where is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, when he came to the seashore, he saw that fisherman was dancing. Then he could understand, he is dancing with Hare Krishna, that means he must have some connection with Chaitanya.
Oh.
Then when he inquired, he told him that I caught this morning a big fish, and since then I am dancing, I do not know. I have got mad, perhaps I have been caught by some ghost, so I do not know.
Yeah.
So Srila Damodara, just to pacify him, yes, I am just driving away a ghost, don't worry. Where is that fish? Let me see. Then when he saw that fish was caught in the net, and it was Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Now the second scene here, this is when Chaitanya on the seashore. This is when he would walk around saying, "Where is Krishna?" Is that right? Where is Krishna? He would.
Yes, he was seen on the seashore within the net after being caught by the fisherman. And when he fell on the sea, that is not seen. You can make a scene that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is coming, Hare Krishna, and will fall down in the sea. And then he was caught by the net, by the fisherman.
And what is the second scene?
This is the second scene I have described. First scene and second scene.
The first scene also.
They are all, first, second scene, they are all ecstasies. Yes.
Now the third scene.
And the third scene is similarly.
He must be around in his 40s now. He's.
Yes.
This is in his 40s.
These ecstasies were going on daily from his age 38 to 48 years.
38 to 48. Every day.
Not 38, 30th.
30?
30 to 40, 18 years.
18 years.
Sometimes he was chanting, sometimes he was falling, sometimes he was going there. That was his business, all 18 years.
Every day?
Every day, especially at night. Simply, the whole program, the whole day would see the visitors, and so many visitors are coming in the evening. He'll chant and dance in the temple, and at night, instead of sleeping, he was doing all this, sometimes falling in the sea, sometimes here, sometimes there. That was his business.
I see. Now, this third scene enters...
Third scene in the same way, one day, when he was 48 years old, he entered the Jagannath temple.
And disappeared.
His friends outside waited and waited, and he never come.
And they never knew what happened to him. They never found him.
Yes, they knew that he was Krishna. He has merged into the existence of Jagannath.
He left.
Yes.
Took off. All right. Now, no more. That's the end.
Now you write, and I shall make some addition or alteration when you write. This is the synopsis and framework. Now we can proceed.